5 years from now, you're either looking in the mirror at someone who commands respect, dominates their day, and actually built the life they wanted, or you're looking at the exact same person you are right now, stuck, frustrated, full of dreams, but empty of results. And guess what determines which path you take? It's not talent, it's not luck, it's one single biological hack that 97% of people will never discover. Your brain is literally working against you right now. Every time you hit snooze, every time you choose Netflix over the gym, every time you procrastinate, that's not you being lazy, that's your brain's survival mechanism, sabotaging your potential. By the end of this video, you'll know how to become genuinely, physiologically addicted to discipline, so that chasing your goals feels as compelling as chasing your next dopamine hit. I need you to understand this first, because without this, nothing else matters. Your brain is not your friend when it comes to discipline. It's actually your biggest enemy. It's wired for one thing and one thing only: survival through comfort. That voice that says, just one more scroll, start tomorrow, you don't feel like it, that's not you being weak. That's 200,000 years of evolution screaming at you to conserve energy. But here's the brutal truth. Your brain is stuck in the Stone Age. It still thinks comfort means safety. It doesn't understand that in 2025. Comfort is the killer. Comfort is what makes you soft, broke, and full of regret. And the worst part? Every time you listen to that voice, you're strengthening its power over you. You're literally wiring your brain to be lazy. But what if I told you there was a way to rewire it, to make your brain chemically addicted to discipline? Instead, most people think dopamine is about pleasure. They're wrong. Dopamine is about anticipation. It's the molecule of desire. And right now, your brain is getting its dopamine hits from all the wrong places: notifications, junk food, cheap entertainment. But here's the life-changing secret. You can hijack this system. You can make hard work trigger the exact same chemical response as checking your phone. I call this the discipline loop, and it works because it tricks your brain into craving resistance. Now, before I show you the exact 3-step method, there's one dangerous mistake 95% of people make that completely ruins this process. We'll come back to that in 60 seconds, because if you don't fix this first, nothing else will work. Step 1, the 2-minute bridge. Your brain panics when faced with big tasks, so we trick it. The rule is simple. When you don't feel like doing something, you only commit to 2 minutes, just 120 seconds. Want to work out? Just put on your shoes. Want to write? Just open the document. The magic happens because starting is 90% of the battle, and once you're in motion, your brain's resistance crumbles. It's like pushing a car. The initial push is hard, but then momentum takes over. Step 2, the completion trigger. This is where we hack the dopamine system. Every time you complete a disciplined act, even for 2 minutes, you create a celebration ritual. It could be a fist pump, saying "hell yes" out loud, or checking it off on a physical calendar. You're manually triggering a dopamine release that's directly linked to the disciplined behavior. You're teaching your brain hard work ain't a chemical reward. Within days, your brain will start anticipating this reward when it thinks about being disciplined. Step 3, the variable reward. This is the secret sauce that turns discipline into an addiction. After your celebration, you give yourself a random positive reward. Sometimes it's a piece of dark chocolate. Sometimes it's 5 minutes of your favorite music. Sometimes it's nothing. The unpredictability is crucial. It's the same psychological trick that makes slot machines so addictive. Your brain starts chasing that maybe this time feeling, and discipline becomes the trigger for that anticipation. Right now, I want you to do something for me. In the comments, type "I'm in," and name one thing you've been putting off that you're going to apply the 2-minute bridge to today. Seeing other people commit will lock in your own determination. And I personally read every single comment to see who's ready to change their life. Now back to that dangerous mistake I mentioned earlier. The mistake is what I call the perfection trap. You do great for 3 days, then you miss 1 day, and your brain says, well, I guess we're done. This is where people self-destruct. But here's the truth. Missing 1 day doesn't break the pattern. Missing 1 day and then quitting, that's what breaks the pattern. The discipline loop is flexible by design. If you fall off, you simply get back on. No drama, no self-hatred, just back to the system. The goal isn't perfection. The goal is consistency. And consistency beats intensity every single time. When it comes to rewiring your brain, this isn't about forcing yourself to be disciplined. This is about becoming someone who craves discipline. There's a massive difference. One is a constant battle. The other is a natural pull. Every time you complete the discipline loop, you're not just checking off a task. You're casting a vote for your new identity. You're telling your brain, this is who I am now. I'm someone who does hard things. And here's what happens after 7 days of this. The resistance starts to fade. The voice that said, I don't feel like it, gets quieter. And a new voice emerges, one that actually looks forward to the challenge. But there's one final level to this that separates the good from the truly unstoppable. And it involves a psychological trick so powerful, it feels like cheating at life. Once your brain starts craving small disciplines, we introduce what I call the Domino discipline. You pick one keystone habit, something simple like making your bed every morning, and you never miss it, ever. This single, non-negotiable habit becomes your psychological anchor. No matter how chaotic your day gets, you've already won. You've already proven to yourself that you're in control. And that victory creates a ripple effect that makes every other discipline easier. Your brain starts thinking, well, I already made my bed, so I might as well work out. I already worked out, so I might as well eat healthy. The disciplines start stacking, each one making the next one easier. Within 30 days of this system, something something incredible happens. You stop thinking about discipline. You start feeling off when you're not challenging yourself. That feeling of resistance, it becomes your compass. It literally starts pointing you toward what you need to do to grow. You become addicted to growth, addicted to progress, addicted to becoming the person you know you're meant to be. The best part, it stops feeling like work and starts feeling like who you are. So here's your choice. You can continue listening to your Stone Age brain. You can keep hitting snooze, keep scrolling, keep telling yourself tomorrow. Or you can start the discipline loop today. You can rewire your brain. You can become someone who's physically addicted to doing hard things. The system is in your hands. And if you want to understand more about how your brain can be hacked, you need to watch this next video about how hackers use dark psychology to manipulate you. It shows you the flip side of these psychological principles, so you can defend yourself and use them for your own growth. That video is up next, or you can click the link on the screen now.